Good morning, it's day, I don't know, 6, vlog 6, whichever we're at. Kinda had a little snafu last night with fueling. We had 10 guys that needed to fuel, and all the Air Force jets parked right in front of our ramp and blocked us. So we couldn't get the aircrafts, or all the airplanes out to the ramp to fuel. So we're kind of scrambling this morning because we fly early, we have an early briefing, and we have to fuel still. So I kind of keep it short because we got to run to the briefing, run to the ramp, get them pushed out, get some fuel on. But yeah, this is real race day, so these times count. We should have at least 2 runs today. So I'm gonna go ahead and load up and get after it.
That's a hack.
Matt Moore, Ty Perkins, Chet Harris, Justin Tisdale, Justin Phillipson, Bush, Ty Burlington.
All right, briefing's over. Heading to the pit. Corey's bringing the golf cart down. And we're gonna get the pre-flight done, push out, get some fuel if we have the opportunity. I think I'm probably all right, but I'm getting pretty low, so don't want to run out there. Then we have a session. I think we push out or start at 8, and we stay out for that break for the F1, and then we run again, and then we'll be done for the day. So it'll be a quick 2-session day, and all early. Got to deal with the sun on the outbound run today. It's gonna be right in our face, and then should be cooler, so the time should be good. So off to the pits.
Come on. Let's go to the United Tire Club. It's Petra. She's got all this.
She's my aunt.
Is there a sticker on that bike? Eddie, all our rules are good. We're going to talk about it. Good. Excuse me. Morning, Brett.
Delete one of your penalties. Is it the next one get?
Morning, morning.
Don't go there. Hey, we got a lot to do. What's up?
Once the forward pass starts, and that's what I'm going on, and I gotta.
I'm genuinely thinking about my foot and arm. You know, you see my arm, my foot go. If my foot goes and my arm comes late, like my foot's good as my arm. I'm trying to make them, you know.
So who's the?
All right, so just got fueled up. Everybody seemed to have got the fuel on without any more issue. Get my wheels taped so they can acknowledge my stop. Check the flight line down here. And then behind me over here, see, we had some visitors. That's what happened last night with the fuel. These guys all parked in front of our ramp so we couldn't get out. 2 runs this morning. So we got engine start in 4 minutes.
In 3, 2, 1, pivot. We're cleared down course. Timers. We're cleared up. You ready? On the arm drop. 3, 2, 1, see ya! Kathy. Clear to taxi, clear to taxi. Ty, follow Brian. Good run, good job, boys.
All right, so that went good. That was a good run. I felt really good about that one. I hit my marks. I landed where I wanted to. Stopped in the time the distance that I want. I don't think I could fly it cleaner than that. It was no scratch, good run. So I just got to keep that up for 7 more, and that'll be the best I can do. A little difficult this morning with the sun's like right in our face on the way down, so can't see very well. But I think I got my cut points where I'm cutting power pretty dialed at this point with no wind anyways. So if the wind picks up, that'll change things. But that was a good one to work with, so we'll keep at it.
Timers are showing a tie on that one. That looked pretty damn close. We'll have to look at a video. Here we go. Clear down. Cleared up. Timers, are you ready? Brian, I need Roger. Roger, you ready? Ty, you ready? Ready, Brian? On the arm drop. 3, 2, 1. See ya. Clear to taxi. Brian Bowen wins that one by a hair. Clear to taxi. Follow Ty, Brian.
Okay, so the second run down is also clean. It was a little long on the far end and a little bit fast coming across the line. Not too bad on this end. I got Ty again, but I don't know if that was as good of a run as the first one, but it was pretty clean, pretty good, and that's what I was saying earlier is when I feel like I didn't do a good run, when you look at the times, there's not a whole lot of difference there. I mean, less than a second sometimes between a good run and a bad run. So, but obviously every little bit counts when you're going on that average. So, so far 2 good runs, 6 to go. Alright, we're starting our session number 2. Got to keep up the consistency. So far so good, knock on wood. I want to give a shout out to Behringer Wheels and Brakes. The stopping power of these brakes this week has just been fantastic. I haven't had any issues with them at all. I got plenty of braking power where I'm having to let off and not so I don't go on my
Great
nose.
run, Kevin Palmer, I think gets it on that one. Clear to taxi, Kathy, follow Kevin. That was a beautiful run.
So thank you to Behringer Brakes, and also shout out to Snake River Bush Planes for this piggyback STOl wing. I'm really happy with it. It flies so much better at this density altitude. I'm really happy with the pairing between the wing and this airplane now. So I'm starting to figure out the slowing it down, when to use the flaps and everything. So it's been great to have that upgrade. And Max, you sent me a message yesterday on the Kit Fox Team Kit Fox forum, and I know you're watching, so I'll answer. Yes, I'd do the Apex engine again. I'm real happy with the engine setup, especially with Brian Dacus's BD turnkey electronics on it. So shout out to Brian Dacus. He's here at Reno, located here. He's been letting us use his golf cart and Been helping all the racers fix their planes when needed, just like he has in the past. He's just a super generous person, and thanks to Brian Dacus for making this week, being so helpful during this week and making it awesome. Also want to thank Aero LEDs or Aero LEDs for my new nav lights and strobes. So I'll be putting on some landing lights here in the next, hopefully next couple of weeks, and I'll be putting out a video on that, on the installation of the nav lights, strobe lights, and landing lights here on the Kit Fox. Really good quality stuff from Aero LEDs. And if you guys are interested in any of the products from Bowen Aero or Behringer, please send me an email. Let me know. We got the carbon fiber wing strut fairings, the carbon fiber Shock Monster gear fairings. Got these stiff grips. See right here. Control buttons are installed and wired when you get those. Also got the carbon fiber butt ribs. I'm just doing an advertisement because sitting here kind of bored. Yeah, check out our website, bowenaerollc.com. Alright, I'll shut up now.
2 runs in a row, you guys are running basically exact same time. Great job. Alright, we're cleared down course. We're cleared up course. Timers, are you ready? Johnny, we're going. Here you go. You ready? Okay, he's ready. Ryan, you ready? Ty, you ready? On the arm drop. 3, 2, 1, see ya! Great run, behind Bowen, I think takes that one, clear to taxi, Ty follow Brian. Great run, guys, next 2.
All right, so that was another good run. I was real happy with that one. So landing a little long, but again, that's to save that penalty. Stop good on both ends. Yeah, that's three down, 5 to go. So again, we get to drop our slowest time. So my goal is just to stay consistent. Do the best I can to stay consistent. If I'm all within a second of each other, that's what I'm after. So we'll do another one.
We're cleared down, we're cleared up. Timers, are you ready? Timers, here we go. Ty, you ready? You ready? On the arm drop. 3, 2, 1, see ya! Get it stopped. to taxi, clear to taxi. Brian, follow Todd. Next two, come on out.
That wasn't as good of a run. I was a little long on the turnaround end. I held it just a little bit longer. I was trying to get just a little more speed out of it. I should just stick with my plan. So I went a little long on that end, and then coming back, we're having some issues with the lane number 2 being real soft, and they said to sidestep it. So I sidestepped it, which put my left wheel in the soft and the right side out of it. I didn't sidestep enough to get completely out of the soft area. And so when I went to put the brakes on, my left wheel just slid right through the soft stuff and my right wheel started to grab and brake. So I had to let off the brakes because I was starting to turn right. And so I had to go, and I just didn't have any brakes for a minute there. And because of the soft dirt, you just can't grip it. So either I should plant it in both wheels in there or both out of them, but one in, one out was not, that didn't work. So that will probably be my slowest time. But still clean, and I think I still got tie on that one. So we'll see how much the difference is on the time when I think I screwed up, how much that affects the time. But I did roll, it seemed forever. I missed the first turnoff, which that makes me know I landed too long, but I couldn't stop. So it wasn't the brakes. It was, it's getting real soft out there. They're gonna roll it with some machinery before our next race tomorrow. Hopefully.
Race these guys tomorrow.
Hey Corey, did you break the golf cart?
I didn't break it.
How come the golf cart doesn't run?
Just drove it. I didn't break it. I was just driving it.
So all the airplanes are running fine, and yeah, we're still fixing a frickin' engine down here at Brian Dacus' hangar.
Did you fix it yet? Your nut's not working.
Got this California caca in there, son of a bitch.
Alright guys, welcome to my makeshift recording studio slash editing room. It's the back of my RV trailer. It's a good day today. We did 4 runs, which we got a lot more races in than we thought we would. So everyone got 4 rounds. I had 3 good runs. The last run ran into some stopping issues on the return. The lane 2 got a little chewed up with the gravel. Some of the guys skidding through there. We loosened it up quite a bit. We're hoping to get some equipment out there and roll it tonight to pack all that back down. And it was kind of brought up during the races that it was getting soft, so I sidestepped to one side, and I ended up with my left wheel in the soft stuff, right wheel on pretty firm ground. So when I went to brake, it wanted to go right real hard, so I kept having to release the brakes. That cost me about 2 seconds more time than the previous runs. So ran a 107, a 109, a 109, and a 111. So I averaged out about a 109, and that put me again about the 9th place position. Some guys have right behind me in 10 and 11. A lot of swapping going on there. So the times are all really close. In that 109 up to about 113, there's just tons of us in there. So the way this format works, the penalties play a huge part. So if you fly clean, I think that's a really important goal at this point, is to fly as many clean races as possible. Now if we end up doing more than 8 and we're only going to count 8, then at that point as a group we need to decide that, so that if you get 8 clean runs, then you can start really pushing it, trying to hit that line and going for the best time you can. I think that would be fun, but I think what we'll probably end up doing is taking as many runs as we get to do, drop the slowest, and then average the rest, I think is what the goal is. So that 8 was kind of just a suggestion. I'm not sure if that's actually going to be what the case is, because we could have 8 runs done by tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. We still have 2 more days of racing after that. So anyway, that's what's going on with the scoring. You guys saw kind of my thoughts on each run, where I'm at as far as improvements or trying to work through those issues. Also, in the description below, I'll put a link to the live coverage, which is fantastic, and I want to thank them for this. I had to pull a couple little clips from that because my normal source of outside the airplane video, they got assigned different positions today as part of the crew, and so I didn't get some of the clips that I've been getting for the last couple days. So I did borrow some from the live broadcast. But check out that link. You guys, you can view it live. It's the entire air show, not just the STOl drags, and the coverage is great. They're switching cameras. There's announcers on. It's actually very good coverage. I was very impressed with how they're doing it. Tomorrow is going to be the same thing as today. We're going to get up early. We got 2 sessions to run. I believe it's 8 o'clock is the first session, and 9:10 is the second session. So we'll be out there for that break in between while the F1 guys do a couple heats, and then we'll go again. So should get 1 to 2 races per heat, so we could have another 4 races tomorrow. I'm just gonna go for more of the same, try to be consistent, try to be clean, and try to hit those. You know, my goal was a 107, and that very first race today I hit a 107. I'm very happy about that. I flew that one about, I think that's about the cleanest I could fly it. I tried on my 4th run to hold a little more power for a little bit longer, and it didn't really work out for me. I ended up being too fast across the line. So I think I found that cutting point on the power. I'm going to stick with that and see how we do. So thanks for tuning in. Vlog 6. I'm going to sign this one off here. I'll catch you guys in the morning.